Bill Doyle, Worcester Telegram Gazette. Isaiah, just what was it like for you with the dental surgery and then having this incredible game?
Yesterday was a long 6 hours. It was a long 6 hours, and even today I had to go back for about 4 to 5 hours a day, and I can't say enough about the shock doctor who made my mouth guard, Dr. Miola and Dr. McKeon. They did a hell of a job. Today my mouth was so numb this morning. So swollen this morning, I had to go back to the hospital just to get a few meds to get the swelling down because I could barely talk. But I know once game time came, my guys will get me going and give me the energy to go out there and try to win a game.
Isaiah, Steve Belpet, Boston Herald. At any point did you feel the shootout that you were in with John Wall? I mean, I know you guys are kind of close and just.
Not really. I was so locked in. We were just trying to win. I was just trying to win. He was making great plays throughout the whole game, especially in the third quarter he got going. And I was just trying to get my team back in the flow of things, in the thick of things. And we did a hell of a job in the fourth quarter. Avery Bradley came back, played great defense. Marcus Smart, Al does what he did. It was a team effort tonight because there was times where you would think the game would be over, and they had the momentum, but we kept going. He's tough. I've been playing him since high school. He's one of my close friends. Probably the fastest guy in the NBA with the ball. And it's always tough to guard somebody that's like their strong hand is their right hand, but they go left better than they go right. So yeah, it's always tough. But Avery and those guys did a great job of helping me out. And then when it was time to lock down, we got the best defender in the NBA, in Avery Bradley.
Bob Shawn, The Citizen. Isaiah, you talked about it, your fourth quarter performance, but it just seemed tonight you had an extra energy in that fourth quarter. I think you talked about it, but can you talk about it some more?
Today is my sister's birthday, so she would have been 23 today. So the least I can do is go out there and play for her.
Al, Paul Flannery, over here on your right. Just to keep asking about Isaiah here. You've seen him do some amazing things, fourth quarter, all year long. I think he had 29 in the fourth and overtime tonight. Is there ever a point where you just go, I can't believe I'm watching this. This is unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. It's been a lot of fun just watching him work, perform, just making the right plays. I think it's hard in the heat of the moment to know when to pass, when you got it going like that, when to score. And Isaiah seems so poised every time, making the right decision, when to pass the ball, when to shoot it, because you can't be mad at him because he's scoring the ball so well when he's taking shots. But he just has that feel. Not a lot of people, have that feel to do both, and he's able to do it. And honestly, I didn't even know he had that many points. Like I all of a sudden looked up and I was like, saw 51. I was like, oh my God! Like, it's just a steady. He's just steady, and just the credit goes to him after going all that he's been going through, and that with the tooth and everything. I just don't think a lot of guys would have even played this game. So. It's something special, to after what he's gone through the past 36, 48 hours, to come out and drop 53. That's special.
Joseph Pavone, WEI.com, Causers Street Podcast. Isaiah, you were 1 point away from Celtics franchise playoff history. 53 points. Well, first of all, my first question is, what point did you realize you were close to 50? And my second question is, how much does that mean to you to have your name in such a storied franchise like the Boston Celtics?
I didn't know I was close to 50. Like I said, I was so locked in that fourth quarter and that overtime because I wanted to win the game so bad that I didn't really know what I had. But I just knew I had to just keep being aggressive. Al was setting great screens and getting me open, and then I was just trying to get downhill on the bigs because I knew they were in foul trouble. So, it's nice to be your name to be in Celtics history because all the great players, but until you win one of them championships, you can't call yourself a great player until you do that. So, I mean, that's the ultimate goal.
Isaiah, Mark D'Amico, Celtics.com, right in front of you, a little bit to the right. I think it was during the first or second quarter, you tried to split a double team, and you went down, and the impact of your face just went straight into the paint, nailed your face. What did that feel like? I mean, how much pain did that create? And do you think you would have been okay to continue playing if you didn't have that mouth guard in? I know that you had the choice to either wear it or not wear it.
Yeah, that was my first time wearing a mouth guard, so the shock doctor, it worked. Because, I mean, if I didn't have it in, my teeth would probably been on the ground like it was in game one. Because I hit my teeth pretty hard, but it sustained it, and I mean, there's no way I'm going to be sitting out. So I would keep going even if the 3 teeth I had procedure on would have came out.
Isaiah, Chris Mannix with The Vertical. This is not your first playoffs, but your first playoff run with a contending team. These moments, first round, the second round, these matchups like this, how much have you craved these opportunities as a young player kind of building up to this moment?
One thing I always try to do is just stay in the moment. I always dream of moments like this, of winning playoff series, winning playoff games, close games, overtime games in the playoffs, because those are where legends are born. And one day I want to be one of those guys. So, like I said before the year started, I don't know how to win in the playoffs. I'm figuring it out on the go. And when we added a guy like Al Horford that has won, not just in the playoffs, but in college and won basically his whole career, he's showing us how to win, and he's showing us how to be professional and to be locked in each and every game, each and every practice. And his value to this team is you can't describe it because it's bigger than the stat sheet. So he's helped me out a lot in that regard.
Isaiah, Steve Belpet again. Very critical question. How much did the mouth guard get in the way of your woofing?
I mean, sometimes I was trying to talk and it wouldn't let me, so I had to take it out. So, I mean, you know, I like to talk trash. That's just the game of basketball, but I had to get a little used to it. I was stuttering a few times in the first half, and I just had to learn how to take it out with my tongue. So.
Isaiah, Adam Himmelsbach with the Boston Globe. Going back to yesterday, and you said you went back to the for surgery today for 4 or 5 hours. Like, do you know what exactly they had to do, and did they like put you under or anything like that, or?
I mean, yesterday they did, but today I just needed. They had to give me some medicine, some stuff to get the swelling down, because they say that the 36 to 48 hours is when the ultimate swelling comes in, and my mouth was just kind of like, I don't know, it was big. So I definitely wouldn't have looked good on TV at all if it was still like that. But like I said, the mouth guard, the shock doctor, the Dr. Mueller and Dr. McKeon really helped me out today. And I just had the power to keep going.
And Al said, like, he's surprised you played. Brad said when he saw you earlier in the day, he could tell you were kind of in bad shape. Was there ever a point where you were like, man, I can't play through this?
I mean, earlier I had talked to Brad, and it just wasn't a good day for me with it being my sister's birthday, me being in the hospital for 3 or 4 hours a day, and I just didn't have the energy. But once I got around the guys and got to the arena, I felt like I can go, and I told them I could, and there's no way I couldn't play on her birthday. I mean, I wanted to win for her, and I wanted to play well for her, so luckily we got the win.